Welcome back, my Duelist friends. Casual Duelist here. It is Tuesday, my friends, and Tuesday means an advanced format deck list. Now, I thought about doing a couple different decks today, and honestly, what I remembered was I had a deck that was actually, well, it was a deck core that was given to me by a friend, and the goal was if I could make the stack of cards coalesce into something better by adding some of my own, I'd be allowed to give away the deck. So, we're giving away the deck. The deck is Just Say No. It's a 41 card deck. It comes with a 42nd card because my friend said everybody should want a QCR Seal of Orichalcos in their collection. So this is going to be in the deck box for whoever wins this. We're just going to toss that in there for right now. I'm going to give you guys like a little Ultra Pro deck box. We'll send it. It's going to come fully sleeved. Everything you see here today is going to be included with it. It is a 41 card deck. And it's just like kind of always anti-meta. I don't know that this is going to win like in a serious tournament, but it is very fun to just say no to people. And that's what this deck does. So first and foremost, we're going to be playing 3 copies of Fossil Dyna Pachycephalo. We got these in the gold rare from, I think this was Maximum Golds, maybe. The way this works is if it's flipped face up, which is weird that it doesn't say flip effect. Destroy all special summon monsters on the field. And from that moment on, or just when you normal summon it, neither player can special summon monsters. So again, we're just saying no. 3 of those. Say yes to saying no. A little engine in here that I thought would be fun. I got you guys 3 Kokomeru Guardians. These are really fun. These are all like Raging Battle prints. That shouldn't matter. During each of the end phases, destroy this card unless you can send 1 Iron Core of Kokomeru from the hand to the graveyard, or reveal 1 rock type in your hand. This is already very doable between having 3 copies of this and 3 copies of the Fossil Dyna. Additionally, you can tribute this card to negate the activation of an effect, monster's effect, and destroy that card. So again, we're going to say yes to saying no to monster effects. Additionally, we're going to play 3 Kokomeru Walls. These guys are from, I don't even remember what STBL was. The effect is, again, during the end phase, destroy it unless you send Iron Core the Kokomeru from the hand to the graveyard, or reveal a rock types. Now we're up to 9 rocks in the deck. Should be able to do this. You can tribute this card to negate the activation of an opponent's spell card and destroy it. So now we're saying yes to saying no to spells. Very fun. The next one is one of those crazy effects. There's entire videos based around this entire card for it. We're going to give you guys 3 copies of Inspector Border. Now, I'm going to read this, but I'm not going to explain it because, honestly, this one gets a little weird. I definitely go watch a video on this card just so this way, like, you understand why you're able to say no. Cannot be normal or special summoned if you control a monster. Neither player can activate monster effects unless the number of monster effects that player previously activated that turn is less than the number of monster card types currently on the field. Since it does say on field, it does include both sides. Those types are Ritual Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, Pendulum, and Link. If an effect's activation was negated, it still counts towards the total for the turn. Only count effects that were activated while this monster was face up on the field. So again, if it's something that they do before you play it, like a hand trap or something, it's not going to matter so much. But if he's already on the field, cool, counts. And then if Kokomeru decides to do his effect, it does negate it, they don't get a redo. It's not like the Great Shogun Shien's, you get 1 activation per turn, when really that's supposed to mean 1 resolution per turn. It is what it is. Next card. The next way to say no. Majesty's Fiend. So while this tribute monster, basically a monarch in its own stats, 6-star, 24 by 1,000, cannot be special summoned, neither player can activate monster effects. It's very hard to play the game when it's just throwing hands. But that's what he's going to make you do. And since we got the Majesty's Fiend, we got to go get Vanity's Fiend. So again, cannot be special summoned, and neither player can special summon monsters while he's up. So again, just back at it, just doing disgusting things. This is fun. Next, spells. We're going to give you guys 3 pots of Duality. Excavate 3. Add 1 to the hand. Place the rest back into the deck and shuffle. Activate 1 of these per turn. Can't special summon the turn that you activate it. Well, we weren't special summoning anyway. Unless, of course, you guys decide to add an extra deck to this. Next up, we're going to be giving you guys 3 copies of the Monarch's Stormforth. Because honestly, there's nothing funnier than waiting for your opponent to get through the combo or get to a part that you know you're allowed to interrupt and go into something like the Vanity's Fiend or the Majesty's Fiend right then. Just tribute their monster. Just do it. Just do it. Honestly, we can't do it during the opponent's turn, though, because we do not have the other trap card that would allow us to tribute someone during their opponent's turn. It is just good to know that we can go ahead and get ready to offer their cards. We're also going to run 3 time-tearing Morganites. So the way this works, for the rest of the duel, apply the following effects. You can no longer activate monsters' effects in your hand. As you can tell, nobody was trying. 2, you get to draw 2 cards instead of 1 every draw phase. And you get to conduct 2 normal summons or sets per turn, not just the 1. Additionally, you can banish this from the graveyard and discard 1 time-tearing Morganite. The opponent cannot activate monster effects when you normal summon this turn. So again, it does give itself like a little bit of a protection later on. So it's cool. It's not bad. Moving to traps, and I love traps. I love me some traps. First and foremost, 2 copies of Mirror Force, because nothing says no like your monster's blowing up when you attack me. That's a pretty good no. We like Rivalry of the Warlords, because usually once you get into one of these play methods, you're only going to play that one type. So you're either going to stick with mostly rocks or you're going to play to just having the Fiend. It's more or less just to disrupt the opponent. Again, this is a 41 card deck. You guys could take it out if you really wanted to. We do have a skill drain because you should be allowed to say no to effects while they're on the field. It is going to cost 1,000 life points, but I like to invest in saying no. Another big investment in saying no, Solemn Judgment. We're going to give you 3 of these. Pay half your life points, say no. No to that summon, no to that spell, or that trap. For 1,500 points, you can say no to a monster's effect or a special summon summons with these copies of Solemn Strike. And then, additionally, and last but not least, we got a couple Solemn Warnings to finish off our Solemn package. When a monster would be summoned or a spell card, trap, or effect monster's effect that includes the effect that summons a cards, pay 2,000, negate, and destroy. So again, pretty darn cool. Was not the last card in our deck. That would have only brought us up to what, like 38? So we need to take it home with the last 3. 3 copies of Storming Mirror Force is probably my favorite one. This says when the opponent's monster attacks, you get to return all of their attack position monster cards to their hand. You get to say no. You don't even get to stay on the field, and you certainly don't get to go to the graveyard. Again, this is our Just Say No deck. And like I said, this is going to come with a Seal of Void Calcos just because. There was no extra deck. The extra deck is really supposed to be something that's for each player to decide. There are tons of things that you guys can do. There's lots of rank 4 potential here. Lots of link building potential in here. This is a great starter for anybody. So, how do you win this deck? Well, we're going to give it to the end of, let's say, this week. So this is, let's make it a full week. This is Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I'm going to get together with Phil, who donated the deck, and we are going to select from the comments on this. And then next Saturday or something, Friday or Saturday, probably Saturday. I think we're taking Friday off. We will go ahead and announce the winner for this while we talk about some speed duel stuff. So go ahead, enjoy the deck list. But again, if you want to win, all you got to do is leave a comment. Hopefully it's a kind comment. Those are the ones we tend to choose. If you guys have any advice for anybody on how to make this deck any better, put that in the comment section, and then you're already entered to win because number one, you commented, and two, you're being helpful. That's awesome. That's how communities grow. We have to have each other's backs. So hopefully you enjoyed Just Say No. If you did, do the things, don't do the things. That's your choice. Do one thing for me, though. Go out, give yourself an honest shot at having a good day today, and I hope to see you guys on the next video, okay? Till Thursday. Later.